Hey everybody. Hey, it's me, Justice. I'm here with another video. Tonight's topic is going to be for us together, mankind, um, and just a message to share together. And it's going to be about basically the way how mankind needs to take responsibility of their own actions and stop blaming the creator of the universe for everything that happens in the universe and saying, why didn't the creator stop this and that? You know what I mean? So we're going to get into it and I can explain what I'm talking about. Okay, so you guys know what my channel is about. Of course, RIP my mom's soul, my best friend. You guys, if you go back to my videos, you know what it's about. I decided to do this video tonight because I'm seeing a lot of things go on around the universe lately, and I'm hearing a lot of people saying things like, oh, there's no creator. If there's a creator, why didn't the creator do this or stop that? And I, in a way, I understand. In a way, I just wanted to share this message because at one point, I did question the creator of the universe, you know, my creator of me, my ancestors, because of the circumstance with my mom. Okay, so let's get into it. Let me give you guys a little backdraft and we'll get into it. You guys know from my videos how my mom passed away. I was very young. Yeah. I was asking questions. I was very upset, very angry at one point, very confused at one point, because I was very young and I didn't ever do anything to hurt anyone. I mean, of course I was me, right? But I didn't ever do anything for my mom to pass away the way she did. So I was very angry, very hurt, and I did question the creator of the universe. And from many years, well, not many years, but some time down now, it's been some years, my mom has passed away, and from learning and prayer and study and, growing with the creator of the universe and myself and my ancestors and my mom, RIP soul, I understand that we as mankind, and I say we, because I was there at one point, so I'm no longer there now. We have to start taking responsibility for our actions, our words, our behaviors, and even our thoughts. Because I say our thoughts because we all know how the brain could be. The brain could be thinking about a million things at one time, and you know what I mean. And so you want to be able to balance that. I wanted to share this message today because I hear a lot of people in the universe say, oh, if, there's a creator, why didn't the creator stop this? Or why didn't the creator do this and that? And, especially when things are rough, right? But I think as mankind, people need to start questioning themselves and holding mankind accountable for each individual behavior. And what I mean by that is, for me, doing my studies or, my research and learning, the creator has always proven the creator's self, which, doesn't have to take us all out, keep us all here, whatever. If it's from giving water to land, to grass, to fruit, whatever, right? From letting you have contact with your ancestors, not whatever. You talk to your creator, things change, you see things that, right? But when mankind does something, if it's for murdering, lying, hurting, we seem to blame the creator or question the creator more than we question the individual. Question the individual. You know? And what I mean by that is, what happened to my mom, right? Take that for instance. And I told you guys, I asked the Creator, I'm like, why would you let this happen to my mom? Like, you know, I'm young. I didn't do anything to hurt anybody, you know. I was confused. I was angry. And I had to learn and understand, and the Creator had to teach me of the universe, and my mom as well. R.I.P. her soul, that wasn't the Creator of the universe to do that. That wasn't the Lord's work. The Lord didn't say, oh, do that to her mom. Do that to Justice mom. Why would the Lord want that? No, that was mankind, right? And I had to learn that. So I say this to mankind. We must stop. Well, we should. You guys, you know, I tell you guys you don't have to do anything, I say. But I think that individually, when things go good, we like to say, oh, thank the Lord, or thank the Creator, you know. Everybody today is in tune with their end, and which is good. You should be in tune, and I think the whole universe, you know, let's do that, you know, get your power back. But individually, we need to hold mankind more accountable than we're holding the Creator, because mankind has been doing ridiculous, negative from today at 2022 going on 2023, the lies. I mean, things are getting more truth and awareness, which is great. You know, there shall be more. It shall, you know, things shall change. But mankind has been doing things since the beginning of time, and been praying to the Lord and asking the Creator of the universe, oh, help us, and blaming the Creator. But it's not the Creator who said, okay, I want you to do this. I want you guys to do this. We all have our own individual minds, souls, and spirit. And thank the Creator for that. Thank the Creator of the universe for that. Because no offense, I wouldn't want to, some of mine's out here. Right? So, as much, I don't really like to say as much, right? Because I, you know, it's my journey, it's my life, it's my cards that I have been through in my life. I know that this is just my journey and what it is, and I don't blame the Creator or anybody else or you guys or this person or that person for what's been done here and there. I blame the individual. And that's including myself as well. You know what I mean? I do what I do to sit up here. And I'm not saying that I don't have reactions to stuff. Come on, I'm human. I'm partially human. I'm human, right? But what I'm saying is, you have to take accountability. You know? Now we can talk to the Creator, of course, but to sit up here and be like, oh, you know, I'm not telling people to not believe in this. You feel as though there's no Creator of the universe, that's on you, right? You don't connect to your ancestors, or you feel like you know you let the past be the past, and cool. You know me. I'm just as strong. I believe in individual mind and individual speaking. I'm truthful in that. A lot of people like to say things, I believe in this and believe in that, and don't live by it. They like to, oh, I want to be treated like this, but can't accept how others want to be treated. That's really hard to do. You know? And if anybody want what they want, you have to be willing to be willing to offer the same thing, you know? But to stay on topic, mankind, in my opinion, should start taking responsibility for what mankind does, and stop blaming other people and stop blaming the Creator, because since the beginning of time, as I said, you know, we've been praying to the Creator of the universe to be led out of stuff as, slavery, to be led out of many things, from to asking for water, to food, to be led to this way, sunlight that way, many things. And we have found a way, right? So when things go wrong in the universe, and even if it's from war, us going to war and all of that, that's not the creator of the universe saying we want you to go to war. This is the only way. That's mankind. That's you. That's you. In human form and not human form and hiding form and whatever form you want to feel yourself as. But that's you creating. Nobody else but you. When you're out there murdering and lying and so, that's you. You can sit up here and say, oh, there's something in me. I have personality disorder or something. Okay. Who am I to say if you're telling the truth? I believe that more brains should be tested. If it's claiming to be that, then more brains should be tested. And I also think that if you claiming it that much, then you should what you out there walking around doing, go get yourself some help. But mankind needs to stop blaming the creator of the universe, the Lord, your ancestors, and everybody else but yourself. We as mankind, we grow, and we go through things, from childhood to adulthood, and it does, we all have different brains. We take in things different, all right? But in reality, it's still you. And let me say this, and y'all better not laugh at me. You guys remember this thing, like, I'm sure, like, when you guys were younger, like, if you were one of those kids, and it was like, I didn't ask to be here, right? No, seriously, like, when you get in trouble and stuff, you get in trouble and you crying, I didn't ask to be here, like, you didn't ask to be here, you know what I mean? Talking back and stuff. I get it. Half of us didn't, right? All of the what? Yeah, all of us really didn't. We didn't knock on our parents when we say, oh, were you, right? But we are here. So because we are here, what does that mean? Because you guys remember my video, and I'm not going to get too much into it about what I said about ending it, and your life. Because here's the thing. That is not something that I will recommend anybody to do. As we grow, we'll talk. Right? It's been some time you guys be with me, as you guys could see. It took you guys some years to even get certain personal information out of me. But I told you guys, I said I'm not one to just da-da-da-da. I mean, I talk, but I'm very personal, so it takes me time to tell you guys stuff. I have to be there. But in time, we'll even talk even deeper. But the video I told you guys about, taking your life or taking someone's life, I'm going to get a little bit into it. I'm going to say this. I just feel as though if that's the case, right, and you feel how you feel, right, we don't, certain situations, remember I just told you guys, we had that, when you were talking back, child, and you talk back, you would say little things, like, I didn't ask to be here, or, I want my daddy when your daddy ain't here, type stuff, right? You were talking back, child. We go through things just like we didn't ask to be here. Through life, you might go through things that you didn't ask for. Right? unfortunately. Might go through things that you didn't ask for. But I think from my experience, it's about how you handle it. Because you should only, I tell you guys to worry about yourself, not in a selfish way. We'll talk about that in another time as well, on what I mean by that. But you can only control yourself. So even if, things happen to you in this world, and what happened to me was dramatic, I didn't act in a million years. If someone would dare. And that's probably, that's not probably, that is definitely why, until this day, that individual, that monster's life is literally walking in hell, a lost soul. Because you wouldn't even dare to think to come across it, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, right? So, and I say this because I am who I am, but I grew up with different type of people you wouldn't even believe. And I'm grateful for that because it's an experience. Like it helps me to be who I am, right? So of course we all didn't ask to be here, but I think it's very weak and cowardly to as you grow, to can we all agree on this? Since we were born, right? We all been through stuff, right? Going through stuff, I don't think is that new. Now, as you grow, you probably go through stuff more, not more. No, let me not say that. As you grow, you go through different stuff, right? But since we all were born here, neither good nor bad, we all went through stuff. So, as you grow to be more cowardly, you know you're going to go through stuff. So instead of you getting your mind together because you already knowing that you are going through stuff and you really can't handle this or that or whatever, you rather blame other people or blame the creator of the universe and take it out on other people. And we all didn't ask to be here. As much as we are different, we are the same in some ways, mankind. I don't think any of us knocked on the room and said I wanted to be here. I don't think not one of us ever said they wasn't angry, not one time. I don't care if it was from not having your favorite chips to not being able to get married to someone passing away, whatever it is, right? But nobody wants to take the blame of what they're doing. And then if you do, you want to take it out on everybody else. Because it's an excuse for it. It's an excuse for it. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't take it out on the exact individual, right? That's not what I'm saying. Shoot, you do what you gotta do. But things happen in this world, unfortunately. And I'm one to know that. It doesn't matter how good you is. It doesn't matter if I didn't ever do nothing to nobody. It doesn't matter if I didn't know. Unfortunately, I'm going to say it again. Because sometimes you guys, I got to repeat things a little bit when it's something good for you to get into. In this world, things happen. It doesn't matter if you know who the creator is and you feel like you haven't done anything to anybody or you didn't know and that person, unfortunately. Well, Justice, what advice do you have for us? Because you always come with the one to get us together. Stay protected. Well, what protect you talking about? In every way. You have a little protection in the universe. You have protection off this universe. From condoms to prayers to yourself. And I say to yourself, you can stay protected on this universe. From little things, from, thinking for yourself, not being a follower, a lot of stuff nowadays. Not drinking off of everybody. Not going to all the trust in everybody. Being so, right? But we gotta start taking blame individually for what mankind does. And stop, when things get wrong, oh, where was the creator? No, it's no where was the creator. The creator gave everybody an opportunity to have their own mind, to know from right or wrong and think. Because if that's the case, would you guys rather for us to have the all stay on this universe with the same mind, or was born with the same? Can you imagine that? No, not at all. Not at all. But I wanted to come to you guys with this short video. Just to talk to you guys about that and just tell you, because, it's not going to be a long video tonight, but, because I wanted to finish going, through what I'm doing, but I just wanted to do a video, and we'll, as we grow, whatever, but, I'm not going to tell you guys something else I want to tell you guys, but it's okay, it's good, but I'm going to tell you, but, I just wanted to talk about that because we individually and together have to hold mankind accountable, right? Right. We must. I think that if we do that, then if we hold each other more accountable and not say, oh, this and that, and where's the creator, we can see that, okay, it's not the creator, it's not nobody else, it's you that's doing it. And then we'll be able to go after the right people. But you guys let me know what you think. You guys let me know, because but I also do know that some people don't care about, but you have some people who really just have it's off, or they just don't care anymore. And to me, that's a lost soul. There's a lot of lost souls out here who just don't care anymore, and I think that you can take it the wrong way or don't take it the wrong way, because you guys know my attitude by now. If you watch my videos, I really don't. You see me smiling, right? But we have to understand that there is people out here, that are out here who have lost souls. And sometimes when you come across a lost soul, they can put on the mask. We'll talk about that another time. They can put on the mask, but when you come across lost souls, they're lost. So you gotta be real careful out here. So there's no chance for you unless you can get away real quick. You understand, you see them coming, and you see them going. But when you come across a lost soul, they're lost. And if they're lost to the point where they don't care about nothing, including themselves, then they don't care about what goes on. And that is not good. You don't want to come across those. At all. And then, some people, will say they have their reasons why they became that way, or something happened to them or in their life, and they're this and that, and we can always discuss that. But you know how I feel about that. I can tell you many of things I went through. See, I'm going to leave it at this. I'm a female, right? It's not about gender, but I just wanted to say that I'm a female. And I can sit here and tell you many of stories of things I have been through. Many. And I'll sit here and tell you a fib if I would tell you that I don't, by the grace of my creator, I shall not. But I'm me. Things happen, right? So it's not that I don't care about a person's story or what they've been through, right? It's about, for me, if, okay, I can't sit here and say, well, I've seen stuff, yeah, of course, know people who've been through stuff. Thank my creator and my mom and my RP so that, I'm protected and safe, right? But I can't sit here and say how other individuals handle their situations, right? All I'm going to say is, for me, if I choose to, I don't care who you are. I really don't care. If I choose not to deal with it, I'm not going to deal with it. If a person chooses to deal with someone with a lost soul or somebody that's in the head and want to hear their story and this and that. So if you want to sit here and say, well, oh, Justice, you real cold and you don't care about people and you don't look at people. No, it's not that I don't look at people that I don't care about people. Because if you know me, then you will say, oh, she's the biggest flower in the world, which I am, right? But I'm also way more than that. And I have stories to tell too, and I know about pain and suffering and hurt as well, but I can only speak and hold myself accountable for my actions, just like mankind. And you're not going to force me to accept or deal, and Lord forbid I ever get a wool pulled over my eyes or facade over your stories to tell, over your pain or your situation or your suffering. Because each day that we wake up and we grow, we have the opportunity to wake up and evolve, and we have this and have that, are capable of this and that. We're capable of change. We're capable of change. We're capable of opportunity. We're capable of evolving. Well, Justice, why do you say that? How do you know that? People are closing deals and building and moving and traveling and every day. If it's any type of hustle, you're sitting here thinking about it every day, right? You're focusing on that and putting and manifesting and putting in this and right? That's the thing, right? Today, right? That everybody's doing, right? But when it comes down to real people who are talking real things or want to touch on it or say, okay, comment, talk to me, let me know how you feel about real situations. The toughest of the tough don't really want to talk about it. Or if they do, it has to be some type of slick back remark and forth in between a conversation. It has to be some type of slick, or you're being too this, or you're being too loud, or you're being too this, or you're being too that, when a person is not doing that. Let's not talk about that. I think, you know what I'm saying? Now, people, we all do what we do, right? I'm me, the girls is the girls, right? Okay, I get it. We're not talking about those because everybody got their hustle, right? You do what you do, I do what I do. Cool, I'm here for it. We're talking about those ones who are really out there doing destructive things and then blaming the creator and saying, oh, there's no creator. If there was a creator, why is the creator not stopping this? Do you know how much the creator has been stopping since mankind's been doing? Because of the man of mankind, because of allowing mankind to have a free mind, a free soul, a free spirit to think, and giving all this beautiful land and opportunity. And instead of mankind saying, ooh, this doesn't belong to me, but let's share it, let's get it together. No, you want to, it's mine and this, and you can't go here and there. What is this? I mean, how was, did you point and say, put that tree there? Did you point and say, create water? Did you point and say, look, create the sky? Did you point and say, I created the stars? Did you? No. You don't even know. And I don't even care if you talking about you a scientist or you don't know how it got here. You say it's from this and that and just does particles and all. You don't know. And then if you do say you know, you hide the evidence. You hide the evidence. I don't hide evidence. My facts are facts. My truth is truth. My truth is truth. I ain't even gonna say if it's, yeah, because it's exactly what it is. It's no need for me to hide it. You ask me something, oh, well, how do you know this? I'm gonna show you. It's no hide it from you from what? Aren't you a part of the universe? Aren't you human like me? Don't you alive and you live and die like me? So if I'm claiming this, shouldn't I be able to show you this? What are you gonna do to it? Snatch it from me? You gotta make it make sense to you. Want just people just to believe any old thing. No, the mind doesn't work like that. At least mine don't, and I'm grateful for that. Believe any old thing. You can't even believe in what you're supposed to believe in, your own justice system. So like I said, we have to stop blaming everybody else but mankind. You have to stop want to question everything and everybody else but mankind, and look at each other, right, and ask the questions and demand. And continue to ask the Creator to in your ancestors to help and help and continue to work and clean it up, because they're doing their part. See, how do you think things are moving and words is getting out and more people and you know what I mean? But all I'm saying is, for people that are out there, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I'm a girly girl too. That's just who I am. Support what you want to support. Have your key, have your time, get your gossip, do your thing. Hey, I do it too. But if we want change, like laws and amendments, and we're voting for stuff, that's what we should vote for. Laws and amendments to be changed. Not for no mayor and president. Who cares about LA? Because half of these mayors and presidents shouldn't be that anyway. Shouldn't be none of that. Laws and amendments. Stop living in times that we're not living in now. Right? That's what we need to vote for. Support that more if we really want change. But I'm gonna go, you guys, and blame yourself. Blame yourself. Blame mankind and yourself. Look to your neighbor or however that go and do that. But I'm gonna go, you guys, and I see you guys later. And you guys be safe.